Years of menace, decades of anguish, centuries of death, an abode of darkness, deprived of enlightenment, eon of ill treatment in the penumbra of hopelessness.
American Revolution.
Oppression were prohibitions of liberty. Right and equality was tasted for long era. The seizures of our position is to be revealed soon. The system of revolution is a palm distance to us. Credos that used to be our barrier, dogma that became our armor, and hope that became our abode, lead us to this euphoric success. Independence! Dissipation of democracy throughout Europe.
The provision for democracy should not just be our promulgation in certain countries. The inherited rights are not just only for several people. Our inhabitants must also reveal this independence.
Man has no contentment. If we will let them simmer the same fate as what other countries has, this might lead to an exorbitant thirst. They may ponder for their independence or even revolution.
With the intellectual position of humans and dexterous innovation, the world took a huge transition in development with its advantage and downside.
Our development should propel to its zenith, and therefore, government should not interference to it, as it will prohibit the success.
Regulation of our raw materials should be promulgated for us to inhibit the creation of hierarchy. The natural resources of the country is the government, ownership, and should be controlled by the government alone. After all, we need to confirm to equality.
A system that can cause alteration to their dogmas, a way of land that will vanish their unity, erasing their advocacies and changing their thoughts they initialize.
Would you put to elaboration on how would this be effective?
The natives are the foundation of our wealth. Their taxes are highly beneficial of our pedestal where we are standing. If we are let them near churches, then it would be a race for us to collect the taxes from them.
Oppression that exploited our rights, beggarly and agony that was endured over time. An era of our freedom has finally awakened.
Spacious event, naturally created by fate and molded by time, for is to learn from something but an ill-fated treatment. An exploitation of inherent human within us is an innuendo of relation.
We were in peace and harmony for the previous decades. Our ancestors and forefathers, we were in gustus and elations until those wild oppressions prohibited and freedom to choose what life we wanted to have.
Handful of revolution was taking place. Bravery and valor that will always be commemorated. People and great leaders who surrendered their lives to save us from the ruthless government of the Spaniards. Raha Sulayman, Lakandula, Francisco Dagohoy, and all of the courageous brothers who fought for the generations euphoric. An aeon of waiting is finally over. Our time to follow the dedication he bestowed has finally unleashed. The birth of young Jose.
Go.
You are now a fully member of sacred Catholicism infant Pepe.
Father, how does it feel being the son of the Governor Silio? Father, do you also speak Japanese just like your grandmother? Father, how did the two of you met? Father, have you heard the story of Enchanted River where fairies and pixies guard it and make illusion against the trespassers? How about the mermaids who serenade men and then bringing them to their kingdom? Or the elves that play mischief acts to travelers?
Alphabet consists of 5 vowels and 15 consonants. In order for the learning to be part of your well-being, you must keep the attentiveness within you active.
Father, the light from the flame is emulating but destructive as well. Isn't the young moth scared of getting burned? The objective of my act is not to harm nor to instigate provocativeness. I apologize for the shortcoming I committed. I heartily ask to grant me your forgiveness.
Forgiveness is the provision for indios like you. I believe learning wouldn't develop within you without learning, molding it.
Doña Teodora, you are arrested for the crime you have committed, an attempted murder against your sister-in-law.
Comrades of snake, confidants of traitors, ungrateful people who have never unveiled principles. The benevolence we bestowed was just put into deterioration. Reminiscing the nostalgia of you, upbringing from which you stated that education is not just a barrier for ignorance, not even just a prevention against intellectual assaults, but an armor for ignominy and humiliation. We would be seeing each other soon, my parents, to continue the intellectual of legacy you pass upon me.
Welcome to Binyan, my cousin. Mother has told me too many things about you. Your innate dexterity, your innate finish, and great capacity to learn. Why don't you come with me for you to see the partial beauty of Binyan?
Maestro, this is my younger brother, who at a very young age showed an advanced intellect in various fields. He is Rizal. Pepe, the total age of this man molded me and made me a person I am now. He will be your teacher too, and his Maestro Justiniano Cruz.
Pepe, Latin and Spanish elements that are being taught at home, would you speak languages with me?
My apology, Maestro, but my knowledge for these languages is still in its beginning.